Greatness, greatness, born for greatness. This theme song is anything but fucking great. Need to scrap it. It's shit. And it's the number one reason, in my opinion, why SmackDown in the current era will always be better than Raw. On SmackDown, they might be overrated, but you've got AC/DC.
Hold on, they changed it.
What, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, anyway.
What do you mean, did they change it? Where are you fucking been?
Oh, who is it now?
I don't know, so it's like the Raws.
I thought Triple H was a big fan of this all metal.
Sure, we watched it and then I fell asleep 10 seconds after.
Yeah, I thought it was a one-off though. I didn't know they actually changed.
I think they did change it. But anyway, talking about change, Seth Rollins comes out. Apparently this is like a new meme where he fixed his glasses when Bobby Lashley came out. No, apparently that's a meme. Apparently it's a meme. When he fixed his glasses, he put them at the end of his nose. Triple H could hang fucking 10 racks of clothes on his nose, let alone a pair of glasses. But Bobby Lashley comes out and says, "Pain, and yeah, I'm going to beat you up, mate, every week till you die." Out comes Mustafa Ali, who looks like David Hay, doesn't he? A wee bit?
David Hay. Well, can we not talk about, first of all, the Rollins promo?
It's fucking pish. It wasn't that good. All right, you talk about it. You take it away.
Well, he talks about the hair on his chinny chin. So I know obviously what reference that's going with. And then he's on about the open challenge last week and how Theory cashed in the briefcase. The fans chant this was stupid. Normally I disagree with the fans. Normally I hate the fans, but I mean they're right on this occasion. It was very
technically
stupid.
That was stupid because this would say
well, whatever. Who cares? Rollins says that he's sure Theory will be here shortly, and they can tell him that to his face. But then he brings home the fact that, well, now that he's the new US champion, this is the main prize on Monday Night Raw. Even before he was the US champ, even before he had the belt, was this not the main prize on Raw? What other prizes fucking is there?
24/7 championship.
It's either this or one of the 24/7 title or one of the women's belts,
which has been discontinued.
Yeah, so it's either the Raw US title or fucking Bianca Belair's belt. And to be honest, based on the way Raw's been booked lately, you would have to say Damage Control's all over it. So therefore, they probably value those belts better than they do the US title. I just don't see where they're going with this whole, the US title's now a massive title now that Rollins is holding it.
WWE needs Reigns to die or something.
They do. They need to get one of those world titles back on Raw. It has to happen.
Just needs to happen, man. Wrestling ain't wrestling without a world title. Is what it is. Lashley comes out, like I said. Mustafa Ali comes out. David Hay and I'm going to go one-on-one with you, Bobby. What's Mustafa Ali's gimmick? One week he's Pakistani, next week he's just David Hay.
Lashley tells Ali to use his head and make smart decisions or he's going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt here, Ali. Ali jumps in the ring, tries to beat up Lashley. Lashley beats him up with ease. And then he throws him out and tells him that will serve as a message to anyone who gets between him and the title. Ali rushes back in, jumps on Lashley's back again. Lashley tosses him over the top rope. Ali says he wants a match tonight, and Bobby Lashley tells him he's going to get an ass beaten, and it's not going to be good.
It's not going to be good because Bobby Lashley squishes Mustafa Ali like a bug, brother. Like, why? Like, I'm actually surprised Mustafa Ali ain't better booked, to be honest.
Why?
Because Triple H is a fucking mark and he's booking everyone, to be honest. Like, everyone who's a vanilla midget and one of his wee NXT darlings, even though this guy's just... I don't think he was on NXT, was he? Was he on NXT?
I don't remember him being on NXT.
Where the fuck did Mustafa Ali come from?
India. Probably sneaked on the plane from one of the Saudi shows.
But Bobby Lashley defeats him. Hurt Locker, good night. And then with the worst...
It's a Hurt Lock, mate, not the Hurt Locker.
That's a movie.
What?
The Hurt Locker? I'm pretty sure it's a movie. But anyway... Right, worst segment of the night. We've got the OC talking about they've stopped the Rhea Ripley problem, and it's I fucking hate Luke Gallows and Carl
I just think it's mad that for months, Edge, Mysterio, these guys, no one could deal with Rhea Ripley, but all of a sudden, bringing back some blue-haired fucking chick for Korea is the answer to Rhea Ripley. Honestly, so all these grown men couldn't do fuck all, but Mia Yim is the one that can stop Rhea Ripley. That's pathetic.
What was she doing? Fucking participating in Squid Game?
Maybe, huh?
Could have been. Was she the numero uno at the end? This was awful, though. The big LG worked when he was doing the podcast and he was impersonating Howard Finkel. Not on Raw. Not in a million years.
Yeah, but the only reason it worked because he thought it was Howard Finkel and not Luke Gallows. Once you remember it's Luke Gallows, then the guy's crap.
Exactly, but Mia Yim taking on who nobody's meaner than Tamina. Woo! And this match was pretty mean. This was pretty grim. This was pretty shit. Mia Yim, of course, was always going to win this match. She was never going to lose this match. Wins it. Tamina. What is the purpose of Tamina? She's like 46. Is it not time to call it a day?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like she had a prime, like, is it?
No. Like, see, considering how shit she is, like, you think Jimmy Snooker getting charged for murder would have been the nail in her coffin?
Yeah, I mean, that stops David Benoit getting opportunities, so.
And we don't know, I mean, he could be good.
He
might not be shite. Then Mia Yim walks backstage, rejects Damage Control's offer to join their War Games team. Oh, yeah, because we care about that, don't we? It's so obvious what was going to happen here. Why would the face with the OC join the heel team? You know, like, why? Why would they do that?
Well, they wouldn't.
Exactly, they wouldn't do it. Yeah, I know, but exactly. So why even tease that idea, man? Just fucking sucks. Matt Riddle taking on Chad Gable. This was actually match of the night, in my opinion. I liked a few wee sequences in this match. What about you?
Well, what sequences did you like?
I liked the stuff they were doing off the ropes. It was very reminiscent of like a Kurt Angle, because Chad Gable is kind of Kurt Angle. Yeah,
why can't we have Kurt Angle come back and manage Chad Gable?
We could, because Otis is no bad, that's why.
Alright, we'll have Otis in there as well. Team America. Team Angle.
Team Angle.
Why not?
Fat fuck. I mean, I thought this match was alright. Decent ending. Although, Chad Gable defeating Matt Riddle, I didn't have that in my cornflakes, did you?
No, well, to me, that doesn't spell good for Matt Riddle. I know it was I know he didn't lose clean, but, I mean, come on. Alpha Academy never win. So for you to lose to them, there's something wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Next up, probably the best segment of the show. We've got JBL, Corbin, and a Texas Hold'em game, right? Exactly, he's a vanilla midget, Johnny Gargano. This is why you need an authority figure, because without authority figures, like, what are we doing here?
It doesn't make
Wrestling
sense.
or ping pong?
Honestly, who's booking all these matches? Who's deciding number one contenders? Who's deciding any of this shit when you think about it?
Yeah, it's just, it's
like who's deciding who, even the normal matches? Like, who's deciding, Riddle versus Gable, and who actually picks? Well, you need a fucking GM / authority figure / someone in charge. See when wrestling was good, and it was good for quite a long time, it always had an authority figure from the fucking, even like in the mid 90s, right, when people hated WWE or whatever, there was always
Gorilla Monsoon.
Yeah, there was always a commissioner. There was always somebody that was doing somebody with a level of authority that you could look at and go, well, if this match has been made, he must have fucking made it. See now, who's making these matches? As Eric Bischoff would say, the inmates are running the asylum. No, but that doesn't make any sense. You've got
Roman Reigns who turns up like once every month, right? But who's behind that? We don't get any explanation of, he's pally with Bischoff because he knows he's such a draw. Gives, like in the NWO back in the day, man, like Hogan would only show up like once every couple of weeks. It made sense. Like, realistically, Roman Reigns is under fucking contract. Why ain't he there? Stuff like that. Why is the title not being defended?
Because he's a big dog.
What about, if you don't defend your title within 30 days, you swing it? You fake it?
Well, Brock Lesnar fucked that rule right over, didn't he?
He did, but I mean, at least that's Brock. Anyway.
Well, they're going to say Adam Pearce is the man in charge, but...
Where is he?
Yeah, but the funny thing is, right, you never see him do anything for an authority level, but you see him randomly come out to break up things. See when there's like feuds. See when there's like, I seen him 2 weeks ago. So right, Ronda broke his arm or whatever. Broke his arm like 2 months ago. See, about 3 weeks ago, he was backstage and he was used as like one of the officials to separate Liv Morgan and Sonya Deville.
Was he?
Yeah.
What about his arm? Was it not in a cast?
No.
I thought he broke his arm broke.
Aye, well, what's the point? What's that? That's like, Eric Bischoff's in charge, but Austin gave him a stunner, so Bischoff's not able to show up for 2 weeks, but then the next week you see him trying to pull Kane off somebody. He's pulling Kane off RVD backstage. What?
Woo! Alright, anyway, we got Shelton Benjamin taking on Dominic Mysterio. That's actually 332,000 views. That's a lot of views.
On YouTube?
Aye.
Not bad there. Dom's a draw, Dom.
It's not quite our numbers, but he wins here. Benjamin, I feel sorry for Benjamin. What was it? Mia Yim was tweeting him saying he's shit. Couldn't draw a dime.
Aye, because she fucking draws all the dimes. and her big fucking fat bastard
No,
husband.
but what she said, it was almost like she's in Judgment Day. Like, if you read the tweet, that's what I thought would happen, but then when I watched Raw...
Well, she was in Retribution, if that counts.
Ah, well, but yeah, we got...
Benjamin's better than her and her husband put together.
Goddamn right, but who's her husband?
Keith Lee.
Really? Fuck me, she's shit. What?
My name's Keith Lee. You wanna...
Bask in my glory!
Do you wanna get married, my little Korean pal? You wanna... Yeah, Kentucky.
I can't
Anyway.
admit, right? Benjamin's not the biggest draw of all time, like, and he's not like, I wouldn't say he's a
You could
main...
do a good T-bone suplex to the top of the ladder.
And I wouldn't say he's like a main offender, but he was a solid mid-card guy in the Ruthless Aggression era. And I'd rather be a solid mid-card guy in a good era than be anything in this pish era today.
Exactly.
Shelton Benjamin's more over for the fact that in his era, in his prime, he actually got to face off against fucking legends.
Survivor Series matches.
Michael, the whole springboard thing on Michaels, that's an iconic moment. Remember the Raw intro where he does the springboard?
Team Angle.
Springboard into the super kick.
Team Angle.
The moves he's done in the Money in the Bank.
Team Angle.
Big pinfall victory over Triple H.
ECW champion.
Not many people done that. He never won the ECW belt.
I did.
No, he didn't.
I did.
I don't think he did. Are you willing to bet your top rocker on it?
But he was in fucking title matches, that's all that
He might
matters.
have been in a title match, but he didn't win it.
Right, anyway, Austin Theory
Gold standard with no gold.
Austin Theory up next. Good promo, I like this.
He was a US champ.
Right,
on-
fuck up about Shelton, right? It's Austin Theory's
he
time to
was,
shine.
he was a US champ on ECW.
Was he?
Aye.
What? So even back then, the US title was the main title.
Main title on the third brand, this is.
Right, Austin Theory, good promo. I like this. He showed Ziggler where to go.
Look, it was a good promo, but it still didn't change the fact that him cashing in on the US title was a fucking
Yeah, like
disaster.
if The Rock came out like True Geordie and said he likes getting shit on, he could cut the greatest promo of all time. But if it's
At the
still
end
about
of the day,
getting
he still
shit
likes
on,
getting shit on, so it's like burying him.
exactly. But yeah, I like this, even though the context was very pish. My Rhea Ripley picked their sides for War Games.
It's like a pedo. If you know what I mean, you could cut the greatest promo ever about touching kids, but at the end of the day, I mean, you're still touching kids, so it's like.
Thoughts on the War Games teams? Ripley joining the heels. No, you Ripley joining the heels. What about the heels' reactions? Near marking out that Rhea Ripley's in their team.
No, it's mad. See when Nikki.
See when Evolution, right?
See when Nikki Cross is by far the fucking best member in a team. That's when you're.
See Evolution though, with the completely marking out back in the day when they got Edge and Snitsky in their team for Survivor Series. No, it was fuck these guys wanting a title match, all that stuff. Oh,
You gotta sorting them out, Big Dave.
And then Dave stares at the belt and it's fucking great. What do you get now? I'm just staring at the clock, praying for it to be over. Shit. And then we got Austin Theory. Wait, hold on here. What was the main... Austin Theory wasn't the main event. It was Austin Theory just absolutely destroying Dolph. He fucking buries Dolph Ziggler. He throws steel steps all over his face. Even though they're claiming hit his arm. It looked like it hit him in the face, to be honest. But they're trying to rebuild Austin Theory. But let's be real. He tried to explain that, Roman Reigns is untouchable, right? I get that. Maybe you can't win the belt off Reigns, which is fair. But why not hold the briefcase and insert yourself into a Mania main event? Even if you can't fucking beat him, surely that's better than holding the US title.
Or ask for a Hell in a Cell match or something like that. Bloodline ban for ringside.
Exactly.
Or fucking pay someone and be like, here, you keep the bloodline at bay and I'll give you a shot.
That's it. But he beats up Ziggler. Theory, not too bad in this show. Akira Tozawa versus Baron Corbin. Corbin should be squashing this guy in
Well,
like
actually,
10
I think we
seconds.
missed out Io Sky versus Dana Brooke, if you want to talk about that one.
That was a match.
Right.
It wasn't in the clips.
We watched it, you fucking nonsense.
It wasn't in the clips.
We watched it.
Well, it's not in the clips. We watched that match.
We don't watch clips, we watched the full show, actually.
Not when it's delayed 2 days. What happened then?
Io Sky won.
That's all you need to know, guys. Rhea Ripley, though, she's joined Bianca Belair's team. Not really, because why would she? She joined the heel team. And then we get, like, their reaction.
Like, I'm going to join this team. If Mia Yim's on their team, then I'm on your team. Anyone got a problem with that? And they just kind of looking like, no problem. Dakota Kai's like fucking marking out like a 5-year-old on Christmas morning. What? Who cares?
Yeah, I know.
Nikki Cross is in the background, fucking sitting on top of like a tractor or something. It was Bailey looking fucking butterface as usual, and Io Sky doesn't even understand English. She doesn't even know what's happening. This team's terrible. Oh, look at that damage control. They'll have fucking pink or red in their hair, so they'll have to be a team.
No, it's fucking sick, to be honest. You've got these 9 women. All 9 are basically jobbers, and you can't get 5-on-5 matches in the past that fucking would have been so fucking great in this war game scenario.
Yep.
It makes you sick that these jobbers will actually get to be in this.
See when Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair's not there, you can see why WWE fucking push them when they come back.
Absolutely.
You can see why Charlotte's always got the fucking belt on her, or why when Becky comes back they stick the belt on her. Because see when you look at those two and then you look at the people here, it's like night and day. Why do they always push Charlotte Flair in her front? Because these fucking women suck, that's why. The cold hard fact is they suck.
You're goddamn right, man. You're goddamn right. Corbin beat Tozawa, by the way. We don't care, but he beat him. And then we've got Seth frickin' Rollins taking on Finn Balor for the US title. Seth Rollins beats Finn Balor. Thoughts on the match?
The line starts behind me.
Now, when I previewed the show, which seems a long fucking time ago, I said it was non-title at the time. Balor might win this, but when it's for the belt, of course.
Hold on. He said last week he was getting a title shot.
No, but then they changed it again. Bit of a mess, isn't it?
Oh, but Triple H doesn't make last-minute decision changes.
Yeah, there was actually a clip on the show, just prior to the show, of Byron Saxton announcing it was a title match. But
anyway, Rollins wins. Theory comes out, attacks him from behind, poses with the belt as Raw goes off the air. So, Austin Theory cashed in his briefcase for a shot at the US title, but it looks like he's going to get another shot anyway. So, what's the fucking point?
Yeah. I'm just...
No, but if this leads to Theory getting a shot at the US belt, then really what was the point of him cashing in the briefcase? Which it looks like it will. I think it's fair to assume that there's a really good chance we'll see Seth Rollins versus Theory for the US title.
I know for a fact, right? They've got the 20th. I think it's the 20th anniversary. The 30th anniversary of Raw coming up, right? Why couldn't Theory cash it in like a month prior? Be like, I'm cashing in for a match against Reigns, even if he's getting no chance.
But no, I don't get it. If he's going to lose, why not have him lose to Reigns?
I know. Gives you a match. Doesn't need to go 10 minutes.
Surely if he was going to cash in for the US title, you'd think he'd win it. But if he's going to cash in and lose, then why not have him cash in for the actual fucking main belt? To me, that's always going to devalue the Money in the Bank briefcase now, and you can't come back for that. I'm always going to look at the Money in the Bank briefcase and go, well, sure, it's not that important because you can cash in for a US title. It's like I think the Money in the Bank briefcase felt more important before someone cashed in and failed.
Of course.
See, remember the period where no one had failed? It felt like if you won the briefcase, you were guaranteed to be champ.
Realistically, no one should fail.
Yeah, I know, but it felt like if you won the briefcase, you were guaranteed to be world champ. But now it's not even a case of you're guaranteed a world title match, but you could lose it. Now it's a case here you could win the briefcase, but you can challenge for any belt. What's stopping someone from? You know what? When I won this briefcase, I was all alone. But then I found this guy, so now we're a tag team and we're going to challenge you. So what?
Yeah, definitely. But
sure, that happened in NXT like 6 months ago. It was what was it? Two women won that. No, they won the tag team. They won a tag team thing, but then was it Io Sky and Alba Fire?
Yeah, what about them?
Well, they won a tag team title contender to get a shot at the tag team titles, but they traded it in and then got inserted into the women's singles match to make it a fatal 4-way. It's like, how can you change that? How can you win a tag team tournament that gets you a shot at the tag titles, but then trade it in for a shot at the women's?
Especially when there's no 40 figure to make a deal with. Anyway, rate this show at 10. I'm going to give it a 2.
2?
No.
I'm giving it a 1.
1.5. There we go. 1.5, guys. I'm tell Dynamite, because guess what? We did it out of sync. Who gives a fuck? Peace.